When I stood up, I fainted. And they hooked me up with an IV. I got sick. Really sick. Hola amigos! And welcome to my first mukbang in the Philippines. We're here social distancing with Mama. She's all the way in the US, guys. Say hi, Mama.
Hi,
Go,
Mama.
go to Scorpion YT to check her out. But for now, we'll just say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
For today's mukbang, oh my gosh, I feel like it's been way too long. I don't even remember the last time I filmed. But anyways, I will give you guys all of the details in a few minutes. But first, we feast on these lemon fries, which I made in the oven. And I will put the recipe down below. And we have a ton of ketchup because I love ketchup. And then we also have some french fries seasoning. Woo! So grab some food, guys. Let's eat together. And I feel like it's been way too long. I don't know how to eat anymore. So yummy. I was afraid they wouldn't be crunchy because they're kind of cold now, because it took some time for me to set up. Oh my gosh, I haven't had breakfast yet. This is my breakfast. I love lemon fries. I don't know why. It's just so refreshing. Ah. I want to taste that crunchy. No. Okay. This one. The crunch kind of went away. It took way too long. It's like in those cooking shows, when they eat the food in the cooking shows, guys, the food is already cold because it takes them so long to like set everything up, and they already have the food pre-cooked. Like, you see them go to the oven and they will say, okay, then you put in the muffins, and then after 1 second they take out the muffins and they're already done, because they already put ready, you know, done muffins in there. It's movie magic. Oh my god. Ouch. This setup looks good. Crunchy. It looks good, but it's not the best setup for me because I have to like sit in a weird position. Yummy. I can't eat fries without ketchup. It's just not, it's not right. Lemon. I'm shaking, I'm so hungry. Guys, let's take a big bite, and then I have to tell you guys about everything, because I've been gone. I've never been gone this long before. I've been gone for a month. Wait, one more big bite. I've never been gone from YouTube for this long, I don't think. At least not recently. So good. You guys might be wondering, where did you go? Because if you watch my videos regularly, I usually upload every week. But then suddenly I stopped uploading, and some of you guys thought it was because of the pandemic, and it's not because of that. Actually, I have more time to film because of the pandemic, because you can't really go out that much. So it's not because of that. But the thing is, I got sick. Really sick. I guess I should tell you guys from the very beginning. So this all started 1 month ago, and it like at that time, right now it's typhoon season in the Philippines, so it's not super hot, but during that time it was summer season. And summer season in the Philippines, it's not just, you know, oh, 25 degrees Celsius. It's 35 plus. And so it gets really hot. Or maybe not 35, like 30. It gets really hot. And I don't know why, but I'm so sensitive to the heat. Maybe it's because I grew up like in Sweden, where it's basically North Pole. And so about a month ago, I was biking a lot, like every day in the hot weather during lunchtime. And you know, I really shouldn't have done that, and you should stay inside when it's lunchtime if you're in hot climates, because that's when it's the hottest. And always, you know, hydrate, drink water and stuff. And I was not doing all of those things that much. I mean, I was drinking, and I wasn't really out that long, but I guess one day my body just couldn't handle it, and I got really dizzy, and I felt really weird. Like, I felt weak, and my head hurt a lot, and I just wasn't feeling like myself. And then when it was around, because at that time, what happened a few hours before that, I cut myself on a knife, on a really sharp knife, and the cut wasn't that big, but it wasn't the tiniest cut either. And I have gotten tetanus like a few years ago on my foot because I hit it on the door, and so we were afraid that I had gotten tetanus, but we later found out it was not that. But anyways, so during that night I felt really weird, and it was around 10, and I was on the bottom floor with my auntie Taging, and we were, you know, sitting on the chair. I was drinking tea, and when I stood up, I fainted, and I've never fainted in my life. It was the scariest experience, because also kind of not, because I can't remember it, but it's scary that I can't remember it. And I've never gotten this sick before, guys, so it was really strange. And so when I woke up, I was only like out for like a second or two, but I went down. Thankfully my aunt was able to catch me, or else I would have hit my head on the tiles, because the floor is tiles, and that would have hurt, and that would have given me stitches. So, or a concussion, I don't know. So anyways, then I woke up, and I told Tay, I'm really scared. And when I said that, she got even more scared, and so we went straight to the doctor. We don't have an ER close by. It's just a clinic. Oh. Yummy. They always have a doctor there on standby, and thankfully the doctor was there. And so we got there, and I was severely dehydrated. Like, I was so pale, and I just didn't look like myself. I was like a zombie. I went into the room, and they hooked me up with an IV and got me hydrated again, and I fell asleep there. And it's air conditioned, so it felt really nice to lay down there. And so I fell asleep, and I woke up sometimes. And by the way, IVs, I've never had them before. They are not fun, because I thought when they, you know, the only time it will hurt is when they prick you, but no. If you move your hand the wrong way, it will hurt, because there's a needle inside of you. You know, when they put the needle in, it's not that bad. You can handle the pain. But the thing is, if you move your hand the wrong way, it hurts. But anyways, at the end of it, I was there for 3 hours, and it took a long time for the IV to get into me. But anyways, after that, they removed it, and I was able to go home. I looked way better. I had color on my skin. I was able to go to bed. But then the next day, like, I felt dizzy again. I felt really bad again, and I was dehydrated still. And so I had to go back there, and this time I had an IV in this hand, and you can't see the mark from over there, I don't think, but I had this bruise over there for some time. But anyways, this happened a week ago, by the way. So no, two weeks ago, I don't know, I don't even know the dates anymore. I had to go back there, and I had an IV in me while I was there for 8 hours getting my IV. And it took so long because apparently they hadn't pushed the thing, you know, the thing they have to click to make it drop faster. They hadn't pushed on it like correctly, so it was dropping like, it took like 20 seconds for each drop, and I counted because I was so bored, and I was too shy to say like, oh, I don't think you pushed on that thing. Because I mean, what do I know? They're the doctors, right? So I should have spoken up because I could have gotten home way earlier, but Tita Yin told them, and so they pushed on it, and then I was almost done. Oh my god, I was there for 8 hours. After those 8 hours, they told me to go home, but they just removed my IV, and I have the needle in me still because they wanted me to come back like the next day, just in case I needed it still. So I don't know if they do that so that you don't have to get pricked again, or if they do that to like save on needles. So I'm not sure. But the next day when I went back, they had to like, or no, I went back during the night. Yeah, I went back at night again to get IV again. But when you remove it, like the tubes, but the needle isn't in there, and they have to put in more IV, they have to do this thing called flushing, and they have to flush it with saline just to make sure, I think, for the bacteria and stuff. But holy, that hurt so bad, because I don't know if it's because of the salt or what. Tell me down below if you know. But I felt like the salt, or I felt like it was chemicals going all the way to my shoulders. It hurt so bad. I was not happy. So also, because I got dehydrated, some other symptoms happened too, which I don't want to discuss because it's not the best for food. But some other things happened which made me like become even more dehydrated, and then my potassium levels went down, and my blood count went down by 100. And so it got a bit scary at that point because I was like, oh no, what is this? But I was able to push through. When you get dehydrated, a lot of things happen too. Like, it's not just, you know, you're dehydrated so you're thirsty. It's not like, oh, I'm thirsty, I'm dehydrated. No, it's like way worse. You can faint. You can get like severe complications. Like, there's some people who get heat stroke, which I know rabbits can get really easily. We used to have a bunny, Pinky, and we were always afraid he would get heat stroke because they can get that really easily when it's summertime. But humans can get heat stroke too, and that's super dangerous. You could die. So thankfully I'm okay now. But I lost like 3 kilos in a week, which is a lot. I used to like weigh 9 kilos heavier. When I got here to the Philippines, I weighed 9 kilos heavier, and now I'm 9 kilos less. I don't know if you can see it in my face. I'm a bit like I have more of a definition, and I don't know if, you know, as a girl, you're always happy when you lose weight, but because it wasn't really the natural way, so I'm not really that happy about it. But, you know, as a girl, you can't help to feel a bit happy because you didn't have to do that much to lose it, but I know it's not healthy. So I've been eating to gain it back, but I don't really want to gain all of it, but maybe a kilo or two, I don't know. But anyways, that was the drama that happened with me. And before I got dehydrated and all of this, I got some other sicknesses too. And I think it's also because I'm like in a new country again. Not really a new country, I've been here before, but my body, I don't know what it is. Every time I come to the Philippines, I get sick. Like, something always happens. My mom says that it's because I'm not used to the Philippines, but I mean, I've been here for so long now. I feel like I should be by now. But anyways, so I'm alive. That's the biggest reason why I've been gone. And then obviously, you know, with the whole pandemic happening, like as an update, because I haven't actually talked to you guys about it. The last video I made, it was before the pandemic really happened, and we were so naive because obviously we didn't know what was going to happen, but we thought this would all be over by now. It's not over. I'm lucky I'm here in Siargao because there's no cases here yet, and they're not that strict about the rules, but it's still not, you're still not free, you know, completely. There's a curfew, you have to be home at 9 p.m. You can't, the earliest time you can go out is 5 a.m. I think. So there's still a lot of rules. You have to wear a mask. Another big thing is happening right now with the whole riots and everything that's happening in the US right now, mostly in the US, with the Black Lives Matter. And I just want to speak on that really quickly. I don't really want to talk about it too much, but I'm all for ending racism. Like, racism is the worst thing ever. I have experienced it too because I'm Asian, and obviously I want it to end. But I also want to say that I do not think that, like, ruining businesses and houses of innocent people, and I just don't think that is the answer to solve racism. All that's going to do is cause violence, and I don't think that's really the way to go. I know people just want to get heard. People just want to be heard. I get that, but I just wish we can do this in another way, a bit more of a peaceful way, because it's a bit scary. Like, I'm afraid for my mom and my kid who are in the US. It's scary. So just be safe out there. Fight for your rights, but in a safe way. And if you're going to go out and protest, it's 100%, it's like, it's our right to protest, and you should protest peacefully. So that's all I want to say about that. I know a lot of people say all lives matter, and all lives do matter, but that's the reason why, like, Black Lives Matter is a thing, is because obviously they're in a minority, just like how Asians are a minority. So everyone should have the right to live like a peaceful life. That's just what I think. And you shouldn't be judged by your skin color. That's just stupid. So yeah, hopefully things will ease up soon, because it's getting a bit scary in the world right now. Like, too many things are happening. Anyways, on a happier note, I really missed you guys, by the way. I've missed filming mukbangs. Tell me what you guys want me to film next. There's a lot of places you can choose from here in Siargao, like where you want to eat. It's just a bit expensive. That's why I'm having a hard time, like, buying out. But I really want to try this donut place and do a mukbang on it. But anyways, to end this video off, I have another big thing that happened. My aunt and I guess my whole family, started a business here in Siargao called Marmies. And I will actually get a product of ours so I can feature it to you guys and talk about Marmies. So I'll be back in 1 second. Alright guys, I'm back, and I brought some fun treats with me. We've made a family business here in Siargao, which, if you are in Siargao, please come and visit us at Marmies. The two first links down below will be the Instagram and Facebook of Marmies, and I would be forever grateful if you guys check them out and perhaps followed and shared it with your friends, especially if you're in Siargao or know of anyone in Siargao. As of right now, we're focusing on popsicles. We're actually sold out. Like, a few minutes ago, we sold out on popsicles because the kids are loving it, which makes us so happy. And we began with making ice candies, which, if you're Filipino, you know what these are. These are ice candies, which is basically ice cream in plastic. So the way you eat these is you bite on top, and then we eat it. And this is watermelon, and then this is mango, and my favorite flavor is mocha. And we also now have Rocky Road, which is, oh, it's so yummy. And the reason why, oh my god, it's so good. It's so good, guys. I'm telling you, I'm not #1 fan of ice candies because it's there's dairy in this, which is dangerous. I'm usually not into them. I'm more into the water-based popsicles, but Mommy's popsicles are the best. We started this because obviously with the whole pandemic happening, and we wanted something to happen. Everything felt very stagnant. So my other aunt, Tita G, sent us a recipe of the ice candies. And when she did that, we were like, wow, maybe we should try it. And then that's when we started making ice candies. Then we started making popsicles. I'm just so happy because in the beginning, obviously when you start a business, you're afraid, like, what will happen? And this is my first time being involved with something like this big. And my role in Marmies is I'm the graphic designer, so I'm the one who fixes everything on the site, which it makes me so happy that I have. It's not, I don't know if I can say if it's a graphic design job, because I don't know if I'm qualified, but you don't have to have a degree to become a graphic designer, so I guess I could say I'm a graphic designer, but it just doesn't feel right to say it, because I feel like you have to earn the title. I don't know. But anyways, I do that, and then I'm also the social media manager, and I'm also the one who like promotes everything. So I guess the agent. I don't know. I'm just giving myself a lot of titles now. I help with the actual product. So with the popsicles, I love to be the one who wraps them up, and I help with removing them from the tray. And obviously, like, I've been involved with like the techniques on how to remove the popsicles. We had a huge problem with that in the beginning, and now we're pros. No, but honestly, we've improved a lot. And really, when you start a business, it won't be perfect in the beginning. You will just learn as you go, because it's the only way you will really get better, like with anything in life, But it makes me so happy that we actually succeeded in a way, because kids come here every day, and like yesterday it was almost sold out. We only had 2 popsicles left, but the thing is, there was a brownout, and because of the brownout, we couldn't remove the popsicles from the mold, and that was a disaster. And I could barely sleep. I don't know if you can see my dark under eyes, but the brownout in Siargao is our biggest enemy, because once there's a brownout, because all of our products is frozen, that's an issue. So we need to get the generator, and we will really soon, so it won't be a problem in the future. Our customers are mostly kids, and sometimes they come back like 5 times, and it's just so fun. Like, I'm not a people person, but somehow, maybe it's because it's our business, I'm just enjoying like seeing all the people coming in, and I don't know, it's making me really happy. And yeah, we've been really busy with it. And Tita Yin is obviously the chef. She's like the head chef. I sometimes become the sous chef, but she's the head chef, and she's obviously the brain of everything, like all of the ingredients and everything, and also of course Tita G. So, but then all of us, we pitch in like, oh, maybe we should have this flavor or this flavor, and I really would love to have like a lot of berry flavors. We have strawberry popsicles, which is amazing. I love it, but we don't have, like, I would love to have blueberries or mixed berries, but obviously that does not exist here. No, magnifica. So I guess I have to eat this one too. My God, I feel so bad for my tummy. My tummy does not deserve getting this hurt. This was our one of our original flavors, and also mango. It's very popular, obviously, in the Philippines, so the kids really love the mango. And The popsicle version of this, guys, there's chocolate on top. It's chocolate dipped mango popsicle. Wow. You know, the reason why the kids love it is because when you go to the grocery stores, popsicles are quite expensive. Like, they would cost like 25-35 pesos. Meanwhile, our popsicles, the most expensive we have, which is the strawberry and the Rocky Road, they cost 12 pesos, which that's so cheap for Rocky Road. Rocky Road is usually super expensive. And we also, like, for the fruits, we always use fresh fruits. We don't use like jam or, you know, food coloring. The king is very like against food coloring because she's a chef and she does not want to have chemicals. So we don't have any chemicals, which makes it way healthier. And we are going to come out with vegan popsicles, but we're unsure like which flavor. So I will keep you guys updated on that. Obviously, I will be eating the vegan popsicles more because these ones have dairy. But they're worth it. So yummy. I will update you guys more in the next one. Don't worry, I'm not gone. I'm back fully now, so there will be a video at least once a week. And I know that's not super often, but due to us having marmies, and then I still have school to do. I'm way behind because I got sick. So there's still so much I have to do. So, and also I have another channel, Art and Beauty Freak. That's why I'm only able to do once a week. But I always try to do more. Sometimes I'm able to do more. But when there's like a brownout like last night, that just ruins me. I could not sleep. I just couldn't. If you guys want me to do a mukbang on the popsicles, I could do that, but we have a lot of flavors, and that would mean I would have to eat all of them, and my tummy would be very mad at me. So I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but it might be a good video idea. So I'm thinking maybe. Go down below, subscribe, and follow me on my social medias. Let's take the last bite. Ooh, it's cold. It's so cold. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Breakfast. Thank you so much guys for watching. Oh my god. I hope you guys enjoyed today's mukbang. Tell me down below all of your comments and suggestions and everything. And I'm so happy to be back. Thank you for all of your get well comments and messages. It means so much to me. And yeah, thanks for watching guys. Gracias por ver. And I will see you the next time. So luego, adios.